what we're going to show here is our practice of the smaller machines, how we use them in Sweden, and also in many more countries. We spoke about Balticum, Estonia, Latvia. We had very good success there. In Latvia, the state forest had a limit in Erstursforstung, no heavier machines than 10 tons, because they have very big problems with soil compaction and problems in the first thinnings. So what we can do, we all know about the challenges with the certification and 40 meters distance between the Rückegasse. That's how it is. But if you look at forest machine development over the last 50-60 years, there is only, in my opinion, there has been one goal, and that's to cut quicker and load more, to get cheaper price per cubic. That's been the driver for the forest machine development, and we are focusing on quality of the thinning. It's very hard with an 11-meter crane to do a good selection of the trees in this type of stance. It's impossible. Shorter crane, better selection, less damage on the standing trees around what we are doing, and also that we have a low cabin. We are sitting much more closer to the ground, so we can see the trees that you are marking that should be removed and what the trees that should be protected, the future trees. So there is always a balance between cost, productivity and quality, and in most cases, in my experience, it's very hard to get both of the function, both the cheapest price and the best product or the best service, and we are definitely focusing in a good quality thinning. We have the same FSC standards in all over the world, but we have different interpretation in different countries. In Sweden, a strip road or a Rückegasse, this is where you transport the wood. The harvester in this technical track is not transporting any wood. Therefore, it's no problem with the certification in Sweden and in many countries, because Rückegasse is where you transport the wood. So that's kind of for us, it's logic, but in Germany it's different. But that's the reason, because that's the definition of strip road or Rückegasse, where we transport material or wood. So what we do then in Sweden, normally we don't have 40 meters. We have maybe 25 or something like that. And in many cases then we have one technical track. And then we take the wood, from the crane here, we pick the wood and then we feed it out with the crane and the head, so we can reach it from the Rückegasse with the forwarder. And we do this both ways. And this case we can really work with the trees that you have marked, future trees and those trees that you want to remove in a short distance, and also with a shorter crane and a smaller head, because one of the challenges inside here is that if you have a long crane with a big head, there will be more damages. It's very hard to do that, and you need to remove more trees to reach the marked trees. The harvest, of course, is equipped with the software from Logmate. It's a Stanford 2010, so it has all the reporting and everything like that. We have color marking, 2 colors. We also have, in Sweden, we use stump treatment in the spruce, so the machine is equipped with that also. If we talk about the technical things, like we said, we have the Logmax 3000. Capacity is up to 50. You cut up to 52 centimeters, I think.
Around 40 in the
40 between the feeder rows. So there has been some trees.
I think it's one here.
One that you missed. But it has a good capacity, because this is mixed stand, so you have most of it is small, but also there are some bigger trees that need to be cut. There is a Caterpillar engine, 175 horsepower, with AdBlue cleaning system for the emissions. We have 3 hydraulic pumps. One is dedicated for the harvester head, one for the work hydraulic like the crane, and one for the transmission. So you have all the benefits from moving the machine, moving the crane, and also operating the head without interference from the different systems. One thing that we, when we see the manual workers doing the forefeeding here, it's a really tough job to do this job with all these small trees, and we believe that thinning, which is a very work intensive, should be mechanized. We should try to find solutions to not have the heavy work with the manual workers in this very hard. When this stand is older and you have bigger trees and more room and more place, but now when you cut the trees, nothing heavy still stands there. You need to get them down, and this is really tough work for the workers. So that's also one thing to consider with work safe and healthy for the operators.